Good morning, Aditi. Today we will be studying about how plants obtain carbon dioxide and how organisms obtain their nutrition. Can anyone explain about the process of photosynthesis?
Yes. Photosynthesis is the process by which plants make their own food, using sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water.
That's correct. And can you also tell me about stomata?
Stomata are tiny pores present on the surface of leaves that allow gaseous exchange to take place during photosynthesis.
Excellent. What happens to the stomata when the plant doesn't need carbon dioxide for photosynthesis?
The plant closes the stomata to avoid losing water, because the exchange of gases also occurs through these pores.
That's correct. And can you explain how the opening and closing of stomatal pores are regulated?
The opening and closing of the pores are controlled by guard cells, which swell or shrink based on the flow of water into them.
Autotrophic mode of nutrition occurs via photosynthesis, using inorganic materials and sunlight energy. Autotrophs utilize sunlight energy to produce their own food from carbon dioxide and water. Autotrophic bacteria also use this mode of nutrition to obtain their food. All green plants are autotrophs that use photosynthesis to produce their own food. Chlorophyll, a green pigment, is present in all autotrophic organisms and traps sunlight energy. Autotrophs are organisms that can make their own food from carbon dioxide and water. Let's move on to heterotrophic nutrition. Can anyone explain what heterotrophic nutrition is?
Heterotrophic nutrition occurs when an organism cannot synthesize its own food from simple inorganic materials. Heterotrophs depend on other organisms for their food. All animals have a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Most bacteria and fungi are also heterotrophs. Non-green plants, such as yeast, are heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are organisms that cannot make their own food from inorganic substances, like carbon dioxide and water, and rely on other organisms for their food. Humans follow the holozoic mode of nutrition, which is a type of heterotrophic nutrition.
Correct. And can you give me some more examples of organisms that use heterotrophic form of nutrition?
All the animals can be divided into three groups on the basis of their food habits. These are herbivores. Those animals which eat only plants are called herbivores. Goat, cow, buffalo, sheep, horse, deer, camel, ass, ox, elephant, monkey, squirrel, rabbit, grasshopper, and hippopotamus. Carnivores, those animals which eat only other animals as food are called carnivores. Lion, tiger, frog, vulture, kingfisher, lizard. Omnivores, those animals which eat both plants and animals are called omnivores. Human beings, dog, crow, sparrow, bear, myna, and ant.
Excellent. And can you also explain how the digestive system differs among different organisms?
In single-celled organisms, food may be taken in by the entire surface. But as the complexity of the organism increases, different parts become specialized to perform different functions. In multicellular organisms, the digestive system becomes more complex and specialized to handle the intake and breakdown of food. Nutrition in amoeba. Ingestion. Amoeba ingests food by using its pseudopodia. Pseudopodia are temporary finger-like projection formed around amoeba. Amoeba ingests food with pseudopodia. Amoeba engulfs the food with a little surrounding water to form a food vacuole. Digestion. Amoeba digests food in the food vacuole by digestive enzymes. The enzymes, from surrounding cytoplasm, enter into the food vacuole. Inside the food vacuole, complex substances of the food are broken down into simpler ones. Absorption. Absorption is the process where the digested food present in the food vacuole of amoeba is absorbed directly into the cytoplasm of amoeba cell by diffusion. Assimilation. Amoeba cell uses a part of the food absorbed to obtain energy through respiration. Egestion. In egestion, a considerable amount of undigested food collects inside amoeba, then its cell membrane suddenly ruptures at any place. Then, the undigested food expels out of the body of amoeba. Paramecium uses its hair-like structures called cilia to sweep the food particles from water and put them into its mouth.
Very good. That was a great discussion on how plants obtain carbon dioxide and how organisms obtain their nutrition.